Okay, so I was just reading in Acts 5:38 and 39 about the wisdom of Gamaliel when he told the Sanhedrin to let the apostles go when they got super mad because the apostles spoke by the Holy Spirit and said, we ought to obey God and not man, even though you want us to stop teaching about Jesus. But Gamaliel said, whoa, 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 whoa. And he imparted some of the wisdom of God. He gave them some good advice and they calmed down. They calmed down like Saul calmed down when David played the harp for Saul. Because Saul had an evil spirit from the Lord. That's what it says. But Saul calmed down when David played worship music for him. Come to think of it, when Saul got around the company of the prophets, the sons of the prophets, and they were going around and they were worshiping, Saul would get in with them and he would become a different man. And everything would be going fine. Even any iteration of Saul, they were like, okay, we're going to go find Dave. David's hiding out. He's hiding in some cave somewhere. And we're going to go, and this is what we're thinking. We're thinking we're going to carve by and Getty. Saul. And Saul is gone. They'll be like, the company of the prophets came by. Saul got into worshiping, and now we can't get him back. He's gone. We just got to let this thing play out. Okay. So Saul became a different man. When the thing that he needed to do, in the presence of the thing that he needed to do, the place where he needed to be, the place where Saul needed to be was a place of worship. He needed to get in there and he needed to worship God until this thing wasn't a thing anymore. Now, what did the Sanhedrin need in the 5th chapter of Acts? They needed the wisdom of God. Wisdom from God. And the guy who had the wisdom of God in their midst at that time was Gamaliel. They had an evil spirit from the Lord, and the relief came from the wisdom of God. Now, when someone has an evil spirit from the Lord, the relief from that evil spirit is in the thing that God has prescribed for you to be doing. And if you resist it, it will destroy you. But if you pursue it, God will straighten everything out.